Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. My name is Shane, and this is XFW Aftermath. And tonight, I'm joined by Dirk Webb. And folks, I'm actually going to get Dirk Webb on screen tonight. There's a pic. That is not Dirk Webb. What did you do?
I told you before, I cannot be photographed. I've explained this to you. You don't believe me. I cannot be photographed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to get my counterpart here on the screen tonight, but obviously we're not going to get that. That is a very poor disguise, whatever that is. But ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year. It is 2021. A new era for XFW is on the cusp of happening. We've got a lot of new stuff coming up in the stream for you guys down the road. More content, more stuff. I really wanted Dirk on the screen, but instead we got this Dr. Nose thing, whatever the hell this is. I'm not really sure, but that's what it is. But folks, we've got a lot of stuff coming tonight. Again, our main event, the Destroyer has picked his match, a last man standing match with their own crews for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. And the Destroyer himself has said this way, it eliminates the possibility of a fast count referee. It eliminates the cage. This means both men are on the record to get back to their feet before a 10 count. The first man that cannot get up loses that championship match, folks. So right now we're going to head down the ring as a rivalry that's been building up for a while now. Pedro Ortiz Jr. trying to get his protege, his student, his partner to come back in the cusp. But El Yanator, for whatever reason, has turned on. And Pedro Ortiz Jr. has been attacking him over the past few weeks. But tonight, in a tables match, the loser will lose their mask. Folks, let's head down the ringside. This match starts right now, 2020 Aftermath. Let's get things started. Owen Bushy says the cops are after you, Dirk. That's why you can't show your face.
Well, that and many other reasons. But tonight, you are going to see an epic event never before seen right here at XFW.
And here
everything on the line in a mask versus mask match.
Now, El Yanator has been with XFW for a long, long time.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico. Weighing in at 327 pounds. Trash Man.
He's doing pretty good. He's tag teamed with Pedro Ortiz Jr. And then out of nowhere, he turned on Pedro.
Well, I think he was trying to really give himself that push out of the restrooms and into the main event. And he felt that, you know, taking down former XFW heavyweight champion Pedro Ortiz Jr. would skylight him or rocket him into the limelight.
Well, I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll find out as we await the arrival of former World Heavyweight Champion Pedro Ortiz Jr.
Yes, it would be devastating at this point if Pedro Ortiz Jr. were to lose his mask. You know, it means everything to him. He's got that luchador upbringing.
And his opponent from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico.
So much faith
weighing
and so
in
much
at 205 pounds, Pedro Ortiz Jr.
No, Pedro Ortiz Jr., a 5-generation superstar.
And no one in those 5 generations has ever been unmasked.
That is correct. So if this took place, if this happens tonight, Pedro loses. This could end his career. I don't know if he can come back after this if he lost his championship or if he lost his match.
Yeah, he is putting it all on the line tonight, but he is one of the most talented superstars in the XFW.
Johnny Ivan says some of the game audio is washing us out. We'll try to adjust that. Thank you for the heads up, folks. Here we go. We're off and running. These two going at already.
El Yanator just standing there taking some of Pedro's attacks. Kind of showing that he is the larger man in the ring tonight.
El Yanator on the receiving end of some early attacks now by Pedro Ortiz Jr. Oh, here comes El Yanator firing right back.
Things not looking great for Ortiz Jr. here at the start, as El Yanator teaching him a bit of
this monkey club takes him over. Sorry guys, we're working on a little bit of the audio. Johnny Ivan, thank you for the heads up. Nice counter by Pedro Ortiz Jr.
Showing that speed that he's known for.
Elianator getting the counter up and down. Tornado DDT.
Beautiful reversal there by Elianator.
Ortiz counters again. Ortiz now going to pick him up. Pedro Ortiz Jr. into the corner. Both men now going at it inside the ring. Again, heated rivalry. This is a tables match. The first man to go through a table is the one who will be the loser.
So dangerous and unpredictable for Pedro Ortiz. I can't believe he put everything on the line tonight in this event.
Derek says it's getting worse. We're trying, guys, to fix our audio in the middle of this match. Always with audio things. Every time you hear there being audio issues, I think whatever you use that blocks your photos might cause some audio interference as well.
Yeah, witchcraft will do that.
Taking him down again. The flying hit scissors taken from Elianator. Cross him over. Owen Bush just go through a table already. Oh, big face buster there by Pedro Ortiz Jr. Up on the side now, Pedro,
I thought Pedro was going to go down for the table, but looks like he's got something else planned.
Off the ropes. Springboard.
Ooh.
Lands right on him. Our audio.
But Elianator going right back up.
Both men now on the outside.
Oh, that table right there. So close.
Our audio has gone to crap for whatever reason. We'll try to get that rectified, folks, between the matches and try to get it set. We apologize. Ooh, blasted off the head now.
Ortiz trying to soften him up.
Puts him in the corner. Ooh, fire back by now by Elianator. Donnie Iverson never realized how much bigger Elianator was than Pedro Ortiz. Both men now going at it. In the corner goes Elianator.
It's so dangerous. Just one slip or one reversal could send. But the table did not break.
Orion Shook, thank you for liking the stream. Almost through the table.
Just like that, it could have been over.
Again, the face buster. Ortiz using that agility, using that speed and the quickness to try to take down his former partner.
Calling up Elianator. Slowly to his feet, he's rising.
Shoulder tackle now from Pedro. Elianator now struggling. Oh, drop kick takes out the knee. Ortiz far more experienced in these types of matches than Elianator is. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Oh, a drop kick from Elianator takes down Pedro.
Elianator setting back up that table.
Both men now getting back to their feet. Elianator now in control. Trying to set up Ortiz on that table. This could spell doom for Pedro. Off that table again.
Just one slip could spell the end of almost 100 years of luchador wrestling heritage.
Back and forth they go. And again, you see Elianator looking for that table. Blasting his head off again. Good Lord, Elianator is determined. Countered out again by Pedro Ortiz. Slamming Elianator into the table. What do we got here? Ortiz. Ortiz! Just like that, Hurricanrana explosive out of nowhere. Puts him through the table.
I cannot believe he was able to get the rotation necessary with being right next to the table like that. Surprising me and I believe everyone else here in the audience.
What a shot, and they're right there, folks, right there. Through the table goes Pedro Ortiz Jr. putting Elianator through.
Here is your winner, Pedro Ortiz.
Now next week, we will see.
Elianator has to lose the mask. Pedro Ortiz Jr. victorious tonight in our opening bout of XFW AfterMath. And now there's an aftermath of wood inside the table. I'm telling you, once the aftermath of the mask coming off of Elianator.
And what does this mean for his custodial career?
that is a very good question, Eric. I don't know where that's going to go. Folks, again, I apologize for a little bit of the sound issues. Not sure what it was. It was fine in our sound check earlier on. I've actually got my phone trying to listen to the audio to make sure it's set for you guys. We're having some problems with some echo earlier on. Now we sound a little bit better there. We'll turn down the game audio a little bit more and hopefully not have much issues. But thank you guys for keeping us posted on what's going on. Thank you for keeping us in check and letting us know we're having issues. I greatly appreciate that, as I am constantly trying to upgrade our setup here in XFW. I keep adding monitors after monitor and more equipment. So I'm making it more and more constantly an issue here in-house in our XFW studio. But that's just to give you guys some more content and a better produced show. So again, I'm going to keep listening to my audio, which sounds a little bit better now. So hopefully we've resolved that. Again, if you guys have some more issues, please let me know in the chat room. I'm going to try this one more time. That's still not Dirk. Trolling Timmy, thank you for hosting on Twitch. Where is that image from? That's a terrible beard, Dirk.
I've told you 100 times. Like, you can try and take 1,000 pictures, and it will turn out 1,000 different ways every time.
Jaime Rupert says if we need a licensed custodian, he is one himself. We may need someone if this goes south for Eliana Tor.
I think we need to know. Well, I mean, our interview process involves how well you can take a bump. Can you go through a table?
I was really, really afraid you were going to say something about a casting couch. Anyway, folks, up next, don't do that to me, Dirk. Up next, folks, we've got a rivalry that has been brewing for the past few weeks. We've seen spilling out inside the ring. We've seen it spilling out in the backstage area on Hiro Katsuyori going head-to-head with Seth Walker. Now, these two have been clashing almost on a regular basis at this point, ever since they had a ranking match for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship division. Hiro Katsuyori debuted a new move, which he calls the Hero's Hold, and actually tapped out Seth Walker inside the ring. Seth Walker absolutely lost his mind, screamed bloody murder. It didn't happen. Chris Branson, Wayne Inman, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. This is Aftermath, our big January event, which actually supposed to be in December, but it got pushed back to tonight. It is what it is. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for becoming part of the XFW and Blood Sword 6 family. Now, as I was saying, Hiro Katsuyori and Seth Walker, two monumental monsters here, going at it tooth in and week in and week out, tooth and nail, trying to destroy each other. We've seen Seth Walker attacking Hiro Katsuyori backstage. He had a small injury. He took 2 weeks off, came right back. And again, these two continue to fight. Alyssa Marie Burdick says, you are now the man of 1,000 faces, Dirk. I mean, Rupert, thank you for liking the stream. I don't even know if you've got 1,000 faces.
Well, I don't really commit to any face,
all right, fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head in the ring as Hiro Katsuyori and Seth Walker collide next on XFW Aftermath. All right, hopefully we've got that whole audio phrase fixed here. It always annoys me, Dirk, when the stuff doesn't work. Well, still a little bit of echo, but we're better than we were. Here comes Hiro Katsuyori.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Hiro Katsuyori hit a speed bump here on his meteoric rise towards the XFW Heavyweight Championship. He was heading straight for Ramon Cruz, trying to take the belt from him. Seems to have gotten interrupted or distracted by Seth Walker here, and needs to attempt to break this feud in order to advance his career.
He has done very well for himself. Wow, the weird lights in this place for Aftermath. Hiro Katsuyori's tights look a little on the purple side.
I was noticing that. I thought maybe he had changed them for this event.
No, that's just the Aftermath lighting. You see the red lights at the top of the arena. That's all that is. I saw the boys saying up today, didn't think it'd have that much of an effect on the look, but it does quite well. But Katsuyori's still looking ready to go. Derek Smith says our audio is better in quotes. And here comes Seth Walker.
Yeah, Hiro Katsuyori will have his hands full tonight as Seth Walker, one of the most dangerous men, former five-time XFW heavyweight, six-time XFW heavyweight champion.
Seth Walker has held the XFW championship the most of any other XFW wrestler in our history. However, that may change tonight if the Destroyer gets his way. But we'll have to see what happens in our main event later on tonight.
Yes, Seth Walker, he will go to any lengths, commit any crime, any atrocities necessary to get a victory over on his opponent.
There are no paths that Seth Walker will not take. And I guarantee he's out tonight. We saw him the other night try to actively hurt Hiro Katsuyori. He may actually get his wish tonight. I've heard him in the back say he wants to completely eliminate Katsuyori from XFW. I'm sure the fans would disagree with that. Katsuyori is an outstanding in-ring competitor.
Well, for each of these guys, a win tonight would be a big push in the advancement of their careers.
And here we go. Katsuyori's swinging for the fences already. See those red lights go out, and then Katsuyori's back to his normal colors.
I think
weird lighting set they chose.
I like it.
I think it just matches the aftermath, the wording on the ring, and everything else. We got Jennifer Camacho. Thank you for liking the stream. Johnny Ivy says the audio is really good now. Thank you guys again for keeping me posted on that. Katsuyori now going in and out of the ring as these two now playing cat and mouse here in XFW Aftermath.
Both men sizing each other up.
Katsuyori gets him the outside. Katsuyori locks on German suplex.
Suplexes from out of nowhere. That's what Hiro is known for.
Katsuyori playing Seth Walker's own game. Leveling on the back inside, swing and a miss. Katsuyori overshot him, and now Walker himself capitalized with his own suplex.
Taking advantage of Hiro's mistake right there.
Katsuyori a little overzealous, possibly a little fuzzy from their last encounter. Walker laid in a lot of damage, a lot of strikes to the head. You see Katsuyori again swinging wildly, almost uncharacteristic of him, as normally he's a lot more focused. But now just right hands after left hands by Katsuyori. And now, good Lord, the shots into the top turnbuckle. Wow.
A match like this really puts Katsuyori on his back foot a little bit. He's not used to fighting someone so much bigger than him. So much. Normally Katsuyori is the biggest and strongest man in the ring.
He is a large man, easily the largest Japanese performer we have here in XFW. I mean, you've got guys like Ultimo Shade, Akira Matsuda, Raiden Yamashita. A lot of those guys are much smaller stature than Hiro Katsuyori and use a lot more high-flying aspects. Katsuyori, much more of a power wrestler. You know, he loves the lariats, the suplexes. Ooh, there's a right hand there from Walker.
You definitely have to give Katsuyori the advantage here in like just technical wrestling. He does have just perfect suplexes over and over again.
Over, brutalizing Walker with those suplexes. Now, jumps on, guillotine, hold on, trying to stretch out the neck of Walker. Sufi Gosh, thank you for joining us. Thank you for following and becoming a fan of XFW. Always nice, Dirk, to get new people becoming fans and tuning in to Bloodsport 6 and XFW.
Yes, it's great. It shows how much all the other fans are sharing, and XFW is spreading to...
Walker now going to the outside. Tina Crane, thank you for liking. You see the frustration now mounting on Walker, holding on his head, trying to figure out what he's going to do here. Morgan Steiner not out here with him, as Steiner is right now focused on, oh boy, up and over again. Steiner's been focused all night with Tia Adams, who's going to be challenging Alex Webb for the Women's Championship later on tonight. Lawrence Williams, thank you for liking the stream. And again, Katsuyori up and over. Got a cover.
Yes, we've seen some cracks forming in the entourage over the last month.
Yes.
As Mark Collins...
We did have official word. Collins has been ousted by the entourage.
Yes, word has it that Morgan Steiner was unhappy with Collins not following his direction, especially when Collins lost the 2 titles in one night a few months back in 2020.
Yeah, it has been said that Steiner put a lot of the losses in XFW Mania many months ago when he lost every championship of the entourage had in one night. He put that momentum, however, on Mark Collins, which is unfair. Oh, and goes for an easy shot to the face, but Walker again with another counter. And then moving repeated shots in the head. Hiro Katsuyori.
That Mania was supposed to be Morgan Steiner's night where he would get the final championship of the XFW, and instead it all came crashing down. And Mark Collins' loss that evening of the Internet title was Steiner's first loss of the night.
Derek Smith asking who our referee is. That is referee Danny Firth, a brand new referee here in XFW. Danny coming to us from the independents, taking a little bit of pressure off of Mike Couture and Bob Harris. Danny getting his first big night here in XFW with these big matches and all the titles on the line. Vixen on Twitch, YouTube. That's okay that you're late. You're still here. Our second match of the evening currently going on. Hiro Katsuyori and Seth Walker going toe-to-toe as they continue to battle back and forth. Walker now a shot to the midsection counter. It looked like another suplex. Hiro now firing through. Swings it down to lariat. Nobody home.
Just want to assure everyone that Danny Firth is a real referee. He was not recommended by Ramon Cruz in any way.
Daniel Firth is a real referee. This is not a Ramon Cruz setup.
We have done due diligence and checked his background.
Katsuyori again, almost a Uranagi style attack. We got a cover. Kick out again by Walker. Lawrence Williams. There is a new commentator. This is my partner, Dirk Webb, who usually jumps in on our big XFW events. Thank you for asking. Thank you for noticing. I'm trying to get Dirk Webb on the camera tonight, but instead I get weird-ass images because Dirk refuses to show his face.
I just can't do it. It would disrupt my investigative reporting skills.
Open now on the outside. Again, Walker dodging those brutal lariats by Hiro Katsuyori. I think that's the only thing that's kept Walker alive. This has been pretty straightforward down the middle. Evenly contested between both men.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth.
Again goes for it. Walker's now got him up. Walker takes him down into the power slam. Wow. That was brutal.
Move that was.
That was brutal.
That could be it.
Katsuyori gets the shoulder up.
By hair,
Walker
he got the shoulder up.
Giving Danny Firth a little bit of problems there. Walker now stalking over Hiro Katsuyori. Walker countered again. Katsuyori.
Hiro looking for the Hero's hold, I think.
Katsuyori trying to figure out what he wants to do.
Walker having none of it, though.
Shot to the midsection now by Walker.
Hiro wasted a little too much time trying to get in position.
Shot to the midsection there by Hiro. Hiro with a shot. Holy hell! Hiro Katsuyori just level Walker with that lariat.
You do not see.
Wow.
The speed and power of that lariat devastated Seth Walker like I have never seen him go down before.
Walker just got turned inside out and upside down by Hiro Katsuyori with that hellacious lariat. Here's the power slam. We've seen Walker put away a number of opponents with that very move. But wow. That was devastating. Right here. Boom. Turned him inside out.
Here is your winner.
Katsuyori victorious over Walker. Wow.
Katsuyori is climbing that ladder of success here. And he has just passed another milestone by defeating Seth Walker in the ring.
Katsuyori with an impressive win over Seth Walker tonight. And again, we were talking a little bit about the fact that Mark Collins was sent away from the entourage, let go from the group by Morgan Steiner. During our previous XFW programming earlier this week, Mark Collins came out and was not with Morgan Steiner. The two had words backstage of whatever was going on, a little bit of an altercation between him and his manager. And then after the match, now Collins had won that evening. But somehow, whatever the reason, Barton Fisher came flying off backstage, leveled Mark Collins, and beat him down as Steiner was sending a message. So, obviously, whatever the issue is with the two, Morgan Steiner not having it and sending out some stuff. Michael Packwick, thank you for following. I'm still checking my audio, folks. And now I'm all kinds of nervous about it. Make sure you guys have a good program. We don't have that much of an issue. It's only when you're here, Dirk. It's only when you're here. Let's see. Let's try this again. Camera 2. Nope. I still get that weird ass fate. James Shaw, thank you for sending 100 stars our way. Thank you guys for your continued support of XFW, as now we're looking to build our brand, and your guys' donations, however be, if it's stars or through our Streamlabs account, thank you so much for that. Or if you're buying XFW merchandise, like my awesome XFW hoodie right here, available on bloodsword6.com. However you guys choose to support XFW, I cannot look at this face, Dirk. I don't know where you get these images from. That is painful. It looks like a weird Muppet, is what it looks like. It's weird. But up next, folks, another rivalry match coming your way as boxing versus professional wrestling is on the line. Now, Savage Andre Stevens has come to XFW, and he's been lighting up the competition left and right, knocking just about everybody out with his brutal combinations and iron fist-like haymakers. And he's been telling his story to everyone that boxing is a superior science to professional wrestling. Now, this has not set with anybody backstage as of late, and especially Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Now, Sweet got in Andre's face. Andre fired back to have a number of matches. And Andre Sweet actually has now 2 victories over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. So tonight, Sweet issued this challenge. He says he wants to be in professional wrestling. He's going to welcome professional wrestling. This will be Andre Stevens' first Extreme Rules match. Folks, let's head on the ringside. This one may spill a lot of blood. Dirk, your thought on this one? Boxing versus science? Or boxing versus wrestling as the preferred.
The following contest is an Extreme
This is going to be an interesting one
Making
tonight.
his way to the ring
Andre Stevens has
from
been
Toronto,
impressive,
Ontario,
just
Canada.
knocking out opponent
Weighing in
after
at
opponent for the last
210
month or 2 now, bringing his devastating right hand to the ring. But Marshall Sweet would have none of it, proving that his form, his striking form, his striking wrestling style, almost like with the MMA mixed in there, and his blinding speed could defeat Andre Stevens' stand-up boxing style.
Well, the two of them are lightning quick inside the ring. Both do very well for themselves. Sweet, a 3-time former champion here in XFW, holding the Internet Championship, the United States Championship twice. But really seems to have dug in his heels to battle with Andre Stevens. And Stevens has seemed to single out Bad Boy Marshall Sweet over this rivalry, over this
and his opponent
animosity. And here comes Stevens now.
from New York, weighing in at 261 pounds, the Savage, Andre Stevens.
Sweet now waiting in the ring as Stevens makes it. And again, you see the quick hands there. The quick hands of Stevens flashing the shadow boxing on his way down the ringside.
Andre Stevens fighting in the blood sports of Kowloon City.
And this is the first time these two have been inside of the ring in an Extreme Rules match, although we've seen Andre Stevens dip in that a little bit. He used a steel chair of last month to get a pinfall victory over Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Yeah, it's important you don't discount Andre Stevens' other wrestling skills. He does have a few surprise moves that he executes really quite well.
Here we go. Oh, and already Stevens with the quick jab, landing on the chin of Sweet. Sends him in the turnbuckle. A stunner! Andre Stevens already flashing some new in-ring arsenals.
Yeah, don't think he's just a boxer, because he can pull out a lot of surprise attacks.
Sweet with a nice counter.
Marshall Sweet has one of the most, he has an offense that's just filled with counters, reversals, and strikes.
David C. Evans, thank you for liking this. Straight up powerbomb now from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, but no cover. I'll be surprised if we see a lot of covers in this match. I think these two guys are out there simply to hurt each other. Look at Sweet now getting a little bit of boxing style going on.
It did not work out well for Sweet on that one. I think he needs to
Savage now
stay
using
focused on.
suplexes. And Sweet trying to use boxing. Oh! And the stomp from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Textbook Sweet flashing down. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, good light, Irene.
I don't think Andre Stevens accounted for that when he was trying to decide if pro wrestling was inferior to boxing.
Oh, and now into the steel steps. Good Lord, what a shot. Adam, thank you. There it is, Adam. Thank you so much for sending 100 stars. Ooh. Thank you for supporting XFW Bloodsword 6. Welcome to XFW Aftermath. Sweet now got him up on the rope. Ooh, GTS into a German suplex.
Beautifully executed there by Marshall Sweet.
Wasn't sure if there was a hold on for a pin there or if Stevens got the shoulder before Danny Firth could even get down to count it. Here comes Sweet now. Look at again there. Look at Sweet. And again, the second time, Sweet starts trying to use boxing, and Stevens cuts him off.
Almost trying to taunt Stevens,
Over
I think.
now on Sweet. With a kick out.
Yeah, both men, I think, Sweet especially has to be very careful. Andre Stevens can just hit you with that right hand at any time and take you out of this match.
Stevens now up and over the top rope, holds on. Sweet with the right hand now. Sweet up on the middle rope. Holy hell! Sweet deadlift suplex from the apron. And they're going right back to the outside. Sweet now with a table. Second time tonight, we've seen a table in the ring. Earlier in our first match with Pedro Ortiz Jr. and Eliana Torres, these two now battle on the outside.
Oh, that could have been it right
there. Could have been it right there, Dick. You're absolutely right.
I'm really interested in seeing how Stevens performs now in an Extreme Rules matchup. We've seen him devastate guys for the last for many weeks now in traditional wrestling rules, but in Extreme Rules, we'll see how he can hold up.
It truly changes the playing field. You saw Andre Stevens go for that jumping right hook that he likes to use, but was a little off key. Marshall Sweet able to dodge out of the way of it, but now brutal right hands right to the eyeball, right to the socket, delivered by Savage Andre Stevens. Stevens now, look at this, picks him up.
That was a devastating powerbomb there on the concrete.
Here's the replay, folks. The deadlift powerbomb by Savage Andre Stevens. Sweet able to recover a little bit. Another shot to the back now as the referee watches. Danny Firth can do nothing but watch as these two brutalize each other. Uh-oh. Sweet putting Stevens on the table. Going to the top rope. Oh, good Lord.
Sweet bringing out the high risk early this match.
Both men down. Sweet putting him through the table, shooting star press.
That could be the momentum Sweet's going to need here to give him the victory tonight.
Sweet now in a commanding lead. He's had a number of unanswered offense. Oh, now into the steel steps at ringside. I kind of like the background they gave us here on our barricade. That truly looks like the aftermath of a war. But we're seeing a war right now on the inside of the ring as these two continue to battle. Stevens tossing him. Uh-oh.
Stevens getting in the spirit of things. The great equalizer, the steel chair.
Stevens got the chair, and a shot to the top of the head. A bad boy Marshall Sweet, and right into a cover. Sweet gets the shoulder up. Both these guys now starting to use the optional rules of this match, Extreme Rules, and no disqualification. Sweet with a counter. Sweet latches on. Oh! And just dumps him on the back of his head, tossing him in the air. Sweet again going to the outside now.
Sweet putting some distance between himself and Andre Stevens now, giving some time. Let's see
what's he got?
I don't think Stevens sees it.
He's got a kendo stick. It is. Stevens does see it. It's Sweet into the midsection. And then across the back. That backfire on Sweet as Stevens now lays in on number on heavy shots with that kendo stick. That definitely did not go the way Sweet thought. Oh, and he gets caught. Powerbomb now on the outside. Savage Andre Stevens is starting to decimate.
Reversing that strike there could be the moment of the match there for Andre Stevens.
Lawrence Varela, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Aftermath. Sweet dodging out of the way. Sweet goes for a suplex, and again Stevens counters. Sweet now counters. Both of these guys now fighting for everything they got. Sweet now countering the knee shot. Sweet out the kendo stick. Stevens dodges out of the way. Back and forth. These two now are trying to destroy each other. Ooh! Swing right on the outside. Follows through the drop kick. Sweet now. Where do these guys find the energy? Sweep with that kendo stick. Oh, my dear Lord.
He connected with that one.
Andre trying to get, again. Sweet now. Staring down. And another one. Good Lord.
Sweet taking out the last few weeks of frustration now on Savage Stevens.
It definitely looks like it is. Sweet now with Andre Stevens. Hit off that ring post. Both men now in devastating ways, dishing out a lot of damage. Stevens' desperation shoves Sweet back inside.
For weeks now,
Sweet back with the chair.
Sweet's been listening to Savage taunting him after a series of defeats. Looks like Sweet is taking all of that frustration out of him.
Chair shot after chair shot after chair shot. Sweet now right back to the chair again. We may have to stop this match, Dirk. Whoa! Stevens dodging out of the way. Stevens now takes the chair again. That was Andre Stevens. Now Sweet set, crashing headfirst into the ringside apron. Single leg takedown, and now Stevens lighting him up, repeated shots. That's not even boxing, Dirk. That's just full-on anger. That's hatred right there.
Savage Stevens definitely has a lot of rage in his heart.
And again, Stevens is busted open. Shot to the head. Driven into that steel ring post. Andre Stevens is now in trouble. Both men now getting back inside. Andre Stevens in a world of hurt. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet with that steel chair again. Back to the midsection. Sweet now, what is this?
Right on the chair.
Marshall Foskin, thank you for sharing. DDT on the chair.
I can't believe Stevens is still up.
Right hand. And Sweet justice to the back of the head from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. That's it.
Marshall Sweet proving to Andre Stevens that this is his ring, and it is a wrestling ring.
Wow. Marshall Foskin, thank you again for sharing. Andre Stevens came out battling tonight with that DDT on the chair. There was the chair shot. Stevens started getting into the spirit, for lack of a better term, of the match. But the experience level of these types of match for Bad Boy Marshall Sweet very much came into play, utilizing the table, the kendo stick, and good Lord, that chair shot.
Here's your winner, Bad Boy Marshall.
But Sweet walks away with the hardcore victory tonight.
The question will be is this feud over, or will it continue after tonight?
I don't know. The camera keeps picking up and keeps showing this ridiculous image that is easily not you. I don't know where you find these things. Again, folks, it is going to be Caters now following. Thank you, Cater. My goal at one point is to get Dirk Webb on film and get him on camera. This is not Dirk Webb, folks. This was supposed to be camera 2 to get Dirk Webb on film. But again, he seems to outsmart myself and the tech crew. And sits in his own little booth. He's about 12 feet away from me. Jay McNiss, thank you for liking the stream. However, Dirk says he wants to keep his identity hidden for his investigative reporting reasons. And I will give you, Dirk, you do a phenomenal job at the investigative reporting. You have done a wonders on that. I will say you were right at one point about the Thunderbolts. And you were right about Drago. I don't like saying this out loud.
I mean, you'll find that I'm right, 99.9% of the time.
Well, I don't know if I would agree with that, but well, I've been wrong before, and you've proven that, so we'll see what happens there. Up next, folks, is our first championship match of the evening. The women's championship title on the line as Tia Adams takes another stab at glory as she will challenge Alex Webb for the XFW Women's Championship. Now, Morgan Steiner was not out earlier tonight with Seth Walker, and that could very well have come into the play of Hiro Katsuyori winning, as Morgan Steiner does constantly yell strategy to his opponent or his wrestlers inside the ring, but has been spending all his time tonight backstage with Tia Adams, prepping her for this match, as Adams has had a number of opportunities at championships, but cannot seal the deal, which is kind of ironic because she's going up against the two-time now champion of Alex Webb, and Webb had the same Marsha Foskett, thank you for sending 300 stars. Thank you for your continued support of XFW. Now, as I was saying, Alex Webb had an issue herself in the big-time matches, getting an opportunity at the championship. She'd get to the big show and then falter, at one point being defeated in under 2 minutes by Jadon Sakamoto. But now Alex Webb's on her second title run here in XFW and looks to keep that going as she defends tonight against Tia Adams next on Aftermath. Dirk, your take on this one?
Oh, tonight it's just
the following contest
so close to call on this one, as Alex Webb is just a phenomenal XFW Women's Champion. She is always there to defend the title at every call. She loves the fans. She's always out there signing autographs, doing her cosplay at Comic-Cons. But Tia Adams has just a fire in her heart tonight. And with
here she comes, and there's Steiner right behind her, Dirk.
And with the mind of Morgan Steiner in the corner, it will be a tough hill to climb for Alex Webb to maintain that title tonight.
See, I don't know. I agree with you in some aspects, but Alex Webb has been on such a monumental swing in her career. She has been defeating everyone that has come across her path. She has taken down Tia Adams on a number of occasions. And she's had, ever since winning the championship back, she's been defending it every opportunity she's been given. And she's been just continues to climb the mountain here in XFW.
But Tia Adams is so focused and just has been ratcheting up the brutality over and over again, claiming that the belt needs to be hers, that she is the strongest and most powerful woman in the XFW and should be the champion.
Well, that is probably an argument no one can have. Tia Adams, easily the strongest female competitor we have. The only person I'll put in that same category would be Christy Madison, the former professional weightlifter. But Tia Adams herself is a professional bodybuilder in the Women's Bodybuilding Championship. But again, Webb is just a phenomenal athlete inside the ring. A lot of folks in our chat room cheering on for Tia. Alyssa Marie Burdick says she's a River Styx girl. River Styx actually lost this championship to Alex Webb at XFW Fight Night.
Introducing the challenger
several months ago.
From Edmond, Oklahoma.
Look at the look of determination on Tia Adams' face.
Tia Adams!
Yeah, she is letting nothing distract her tonight, staying focused.
And introducing
that is the
champion
face of a winner tonight.
From San Diego, California. She is
But Alex Webb is one of the fastest, most talented competitors, and one of the most beloved by the fans.
Brian Lamon, thank you for following. That red lighting is really playing hectic with my eyes, Dirk. Alex Webb's hair looks purple under that lighting, but it's actually blue. It's kind of weird. All right, Rupin, thank you for following. Thank you, all the new fans here at XFW's Aftermath rolls on. There we go. We have to talk to our tech guys about that orange lighting. That's creeping me out. The Adams taking an early lead here. Grabbing the arm on Webb. Webb spinning right around. Overhand wrist lock now by Alex Webb. Showing off her own power. Look at Webb bypassing the strength play and going to taking the leg out. A chin buster. Already Adams down. Into the midsection, now the champion, looking pretty solid DDT. Alex Webb, the champ, early cover, leg is hooked already for Alex Webb. Adams forcing the shoulder up instantly. Not even a 1 count. Danny Furch is gonna have to be on his toes tonight. Webb now again showing that agility, that quickness, dodging out of the way the axe handle and going right back to work on the challenger.
Yeah, Alex Webb does have to be careful, and there's that power of Tia Adams. Just one strike, just like that, can be spell disaster.
Adams again, staying on. Webb trying to dodge out of the way a second time, unsuccessful. Tia Adams picks her up, and drives her down. Powerbomb. Good Lord. Adams back in control. Quick shot to the face now on the champion. Alex Webb now grabbing a handful of hair. Trying to drag her across the ring. Candy's got to get out of the way. I would not want, well, maybe I would want to get in between these two. Who am I kidding? I'm a lonely, lonely person, Dirk. Webb rolling out of the wing wisely. Back inside we go. Alex Webb. Ooh! Stiff kick in the head by Tia Adams. Rocking the champion. You see Morgan Steiner on the outside, cheering her on. Oh boy.
Well, just showing off the power there.
And dumping her to the side. Again, you see Steiner with his hands up. Webb now trying to shake off the cobwebs. Here comes Adams again and just a stop. Right to the forearm.
Nothing technical or pretty about that.
Webb kicks right out though. Donnie Ivan in our chat room says Webb hits the web slinger. It is all over. We've seen Alex Webb on the brink of losing before. Pulls out that maneuver, and it is over 1, 2, 3. And she hits it so quickly, wraps up her opponent. Before you know it, the 3 count's done. And right now, she's going right back to work on Tia Adams.
It is one of the most devastating moves here in XFW.
What a right hand by Alex Webb, rocking the challenger. Both ladies now back to their feet. And Webb again with a shot to the face. One face locked in right there. Drops her down again with chin buster. You can't pick their bigger opponent up. One thing you can do is jack their jaw. Uh-oh. Oh, my dear Lord.
Brutal double axe handle.
Right to the snout of Alex Webb and leveled it. Into the corner now, and again you see Morgan Steiner with his hands up, cheering on his lady. Tia Adams now, driving the head of the champion repeatedly. Wow. Alex Webb collapsing dead center in the middle of the ring.
Just demoralizing the champion tonight.
What a kick out again. Tia Adams firmly in control of this matchup. The champ. Oh, shot to Alex Webb. Webb now. Straight jacket. Neckbreaker connects on Tia Adams. That could be it right there, Dirk.
Pulling out the surprise counter there. Wow. Yeah, Adams is too strong.
Adams again gets the shoulders up. Adams now charging in. Harden back into the corner. Falls through again. The champion out of the way. Up over the top rope. But Tia Adams holds on. Both ladies now. Webb trying to figure out her next move here.
Having some words, a little commentary there for Tia Adams.
Face to face.
I think she waited too long.
Webb just got shot right in the jaw. Adams now. Oh, and drives her down the canvas. Aftab, Sarky, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Up on the top now. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. The challenger sent crashing to the outside floor.
Almost through the table there.
Daryl, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW AfterMath. Webb now sent crashing into the barricade at ringside.
Webb in a bad position now.
Ooh,
able to counter.
Webb with a turnaround. Now right hands by the champion. The Adams now getting rocked. They need to get back inside. Webb has championship advantage. Sunhash, thank you for following. Thank you for becoming a fan. The Adams sends her back again. Daniel up to an 8 count. Adams back inside. Rolls right back out, forcing the count to start over.
Showing the intelligence and ring awareness there, knowing she cannot win the title on a count out.
No, but it gave Webb enough time to recover, dodging the big boot and going right back to work. The Adams down the counter again. Oh, there's the big boot. This time it collapsed, and Adams now having some fun at the champion's expense. But again, Webb right back to her feet. Clothesline. The champion now exploding with offense. Leg lariat connects. And again, Adams connects with a big right hand. Bull Nelson takes her down. Unbelievable offense by Tia Adams. Uh-oh.
Tia Adams has had an answer for everything Alex Webb has thrown tonight.
Thumbs down. Slice her up. Can Alex Webb recover? Can he hit the shoulder up? Holy hell. Tia Adams giving it everything she's got, and Alex Webb, sheer determination, willpower. The second nature gets the shoulder up. Adams now trying to stretch that shoulder out, trying to rip it right out of socket. Unbelievable.
Trying to slow this down, wear down Alex Webb a little bit.
Oh, getting picked up right in the throat and sent down to the canvas. Roger Anthony, thank you for liking the stream. Webb again with a counter. The champion now with Tia Adams. What is this? Adams now set upside down. What is Webb? Where the hell is she going? No, she's not. Dirk. Dirk.
It is all
Alex
on the line tonight.
Alex Webb looking for some high fire mileage.
She is going to attempt the impossible.
Holy hell.
Coast to coast.
Both women down. You see Alex Webb herself holding on to her back. Wow, the crowd now that this is awesome, champ.
And they are correct.
Tia Adams just got leveled. 1, 2, but still gets the shoulder up.
So close for Tia Adams there. Tia Adams going to the top
rope.
But
dodging out of the way. That was wise by Adams. He dropped the champion over the top rope. Tia Adams.
A little trickery there.
That was impressive by Adams. Picked in the midsection.
I think you saw a little Morgan Steiner tutelage there.
And down again.
Second Tia bomb.
The champion. We got cover. 2, 3.
Tia Adams. Tia Adams has done it.
We have a new champion. Tia Adams playing a little rope-a-dope there at the end, going to the top rope. Just as Alex Webb came over, she dropped down, drug her throat across the rope, sneaks back in for the Tia bomb, and just stole one away from the women's champion.
And Morgan Steiner has that one elusive belt that he could never capture before.
What a performance by both those ladies, but Tia Adams has just captured the XFW Women's Championship.
The ladies of XFW have been put on notice. It is going to be a hard time to take that belt away.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen Tia Adams smile, to be perfectly honest with you, Dirk.
She has dedicated herself to this championship, and that has paid off tonight.
Wow. Tia Adams pulling one over on Alex Webb. What an absolute showing by both those women. I don't want to take anything away from Alex Webb. She performs at a level that many other females cannot do here at XFW. But Tia Adams outsmarting, outplaying her near the end of that match. I'm going to have to say this probably to do a little bit with Morgan Steiner. The calculated move of going to the top rope. Thank you, Cornelio Ciano. Thank you for following. I apologize if I just got your name wrong. I did not mean that. Sometimes it's hard to read those, and I'm very terrible at pronouncing names I have not heard. But regardless, thank you for showing up. Thank you for following and becoming a fan of XFW as Aftermath continues to grow on. Now up next, folks, the XFW Internet Championship is on the line. A few weeks ago on XFW Danger Zone, Lee Bischoff captured, in a surprise match, captured the XFW Internet Championship away from Brody Daniels. Now, Daniels has held on to this championship for a number of months and has been rubbing it in everybody's face. But Lee Bischoff winning a fatal four-way, giving him a number one contendership shot, and randomly showing up to the arena saying he wanted his match right then and right there. Brody Daniels said he didn't have enough time to prepare. Now, a lot of folks say that's horseshit. You can wrestle anybody on any given night, and Lee Bischoff knows that. Brody Daniels knows that. However, in the past few weeks, we've seen Brody Daniels attacking Lee Bischoff after matches on a number of occasions, including this past week on XFW Danger Zone. So now the two will clash tonight, and the championship will be on the line. These two start right now. Nirich, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW.
Is an Extreme Rules match.
And tonight, the XFW Internet Championship will be decided between Beauty and the Beast, as beautiful Brody Daniels and the working class hero Lee Bischoff face off.
You got a words out there. Got a beautiful Ramon Cruz might hit you for copyright infringement, stealing his catchphrase. It's beautiful there. However, here comes Brody Daniels, a man that considers himself the main event already. Daniels did come out in XFW with a very odd persona, coming out with a selfie stick, saying he's a former male model. And while he's not an ugly man, he's not really, dare I say, model material. Is that the wrong thing to say there, Dirk?
Well, it just shows your age. You're just not in touch with the youth of today.
If that's what you say. But regardless, Brody Daniels now looking to recapture the XFW Internet Championship tonight. Johnny Ivan, yes, the women's tag team title is on the line tonight. Every title in XFW is up for grabs tonight on Aftermath. And Brody Daniels looking to become a two-time Internet champion after he took that title away from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet several months ago.
This is a battle tonight of what a champion should be. What a champion should look like. Should your champion be
the working man's champion? Because this is the blue-collar battler. Fred Bush, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Well, even the championship looks purple under these lights.
Do you want your XFW Internet title to be held by a guy who looks like he bought a ticket and rushed the stage?
He does look like a common everyday man, but that is where Bischoff comes from. That's his drive.
I will say Lee Bischoff is surprising everyone with his in-ring ability. As I said, he looks just like a fan that rushed the stage, and I believe that's how he actually started in wrestling.
Well, Lee Bischoff was a backyard wrestler, as much as I don't condone that kind of stuff. Folks, you want to be a wrestler, you go to yourself to a training center and get trained professionally so you don't break your damn neck. But Bischoff started as a backyard wrestler, and he's been climbing the ranks here in XFW and now holds that title above his head proudly. And Dirk, I think this is the first time the Internet Championship is going to be decided in an Extreme Rules match. Lee Bischoff does like the Extreme Rules matches.
Yes, this definitely favors Bischoff in that front.
Introducing the challenger from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 220
Brody Daniels
pounds.
looking to recapture his ability, or his title, I should say. But I can guarantee you Bischoff has wants to give away that championship after only a few short weeks.
Weighing in at 240 pounds, he is
the XFW Internet Champion.
Bischoff here trying to win it for the fans. And Brody trying to...
He's trying to win it back for himself. That's it. Brody Daniels cares nothing about anybody, only about himself. Danny Firth holding that title above his head. Both men look ready to go. And again, Brody Daniels has been attacking Lee Bischoff a number of times as he rushes in, and Daniels connects with a shot to the midsection already.
Showing the strength, surprising strength of Brody Daniels right there.
Daniels right off the get-go. Ooh, the chin buster.
That is, there's things that will surprise tonight. Always catch me by surprises. How strong Brody Daniels really is and how fast Lee Bischoff is.
But yeah, you're right. Lee Bischoff is surprisingly agile for a man of his size. Brody Daniels with a super kick just lights up the champion. Is going quick to work. Marshall Foskett over on Twitch asking why the championship was blue or purple. It's quite likely because the lights when the guys are walking down to the arena are a little on the orange to go with the aftermath, and they're having a weird effect on everything. Right now, Brody Daniels is absolutely destroying Lee Bischoff. I don't know if Bischoff was ready for this match. Ooh,
I don't think he was.
Maybe I spoke too soon. As Bischoff just laid out Daniels with a hellacious lariat. Down to the top, outside we go. This is an Extreme Rules match, and this is what Bischoff was looking for.
This is where Bischoff likes to be, outside the ring.
Gets cut off, and a bicycle kick to the face. Brody Daniels lighting up Bischoff with a shot. The challenger looking to take the championship back. Float over, neckbreaker on the top of the chair. Backfiring on Bischoff.
Bischoff having a hard time getting going today. But Brody...
Could Bischoff be a transitional champion? Was it a fluke that night that he won the championship? Check that one into the barricade now again. Ralph Rulander on Facebook, thank you for tuning in. Oh, good Lord. Brody Daniels in a seated position, just took a chair shot right to the back of the neck.
Bischoff showing that backyard wrestling style in action.
Oh, hell. Brody Daniels, oh, luckily for his own instinct, catching that baseball bat. Both men avoiding that shot. That can be devastating. Into a backbreaker. Hard impact on the ribs. Mary Barrett, thank you for liking the stream. Brody Daniels now sends him into the barricade. I'm sorry, Lee Bischoff. Brody Daniels sent into the ring post. Uh-oh. Ladder in play. Here comes Bischoff. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. Thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Bischoff now in a world of hurt. Brody Daniels, I'm sorry. We just lost Brody Lee, which is heartbreaking in the world. That's where my brain keeps going every time I see Brody Daniels' name. Is the Brody Lee. We do have Brody versus Lee tonight. Dragon suplex. Ralph Rulander, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Bischoff now his own super kick. Looked like he's a little approaching. Looked like he got all of it. He got a cover. But a kick out by Brody Daniels.
Yeah, look like that hit the midsection there.
Muhammad, thank you for liking the stream and welcome. Shot now by Brody Daniels. Quick shot to the head, staggering the champion. Daniels up, sent over the top and hangs on.
Skins the cat there.
Jay, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Hangman's DDT connects on Brody Daniels. You see him checking his face and it rolls to the outside. Give himself a little bit of second to try to recoup there. Both them back inside. Thank you for following, Muhammad. Welcome to the XFW Bloodsport 6 streaming family. Picking midsection down, the champion starting to find a new life in the second half of this match.
Just when I think Lee Bischoff is on a roll. Both
Johnny
men
Blow,
going
thank
back
you for
and
sharing
forth.
the stream.
Back and forth in this match.
Us back inside. Brody Daniels now back in charge, holding on. Picks him up, scoop slam. Brody Daniels determined to get this championship back tonight. Woo! Shot. Connects. By what is this? A roll boy.
That could be. Oh, I thought he was going to sneak one out there.
Almost. Shot to the face now. Snap there now by Brody Daniels. Delivers a shot right to the middle of the back. Super kick connects. Locks on, straight jacket. German suplex leveled by Brody Daniels. We got a cover.
Beautiful combination of maneuvers there by Brody Daniels.
Gets the shoulder up. Lee Bischoff refusing to stay down, the champion fighting on tonight. Oh, and Daniels gets level with a clothesline. Bischoff now back in control of the champion, trying to hold on. Derek Smith is a Brody Lee, our own XFW tribute. Unintentional, I promise you. Picking the midsection, there's the stunner! Stunner!
Could be it.
Lee Bischoff with a cover! Bischoff retains!
Brody Daniels goes down to the stunner. Lee Bischoff able to pull that off from out of nowhere.
Brody Daniels dominated the opening half of that match. Ralph, thank you for following. What a phenomenal back and forth match, but as you said, they're right there. I thought that might have stolen away from Brody Daniels. An excellent technical move. And here this German suplex, boom, crashing the champion on the back of his head. Wow.
Lee Bischoff wins one for all the kids that dreamed they could.
That is very true. Bischoff, again, the everyman fighter, the blue-collar battler, and will hold on to the championship tonight. There goes those weird lights again. Oh! How do you get out of there, Danny?
It's easy to forget that Lee Bischoff is also an asshole.
He does have a bit of an attitude problem, but, you know, that's where the I'm better than you shirt comes from. He believes in hard work and it pays off.
A lifetime of people telling him he's not the right size, not the right look for wrestling, and look what he's done now.
I keep hitting the second camera button, folks, every time Dirk talks, and again, this shit comes up. Sooner or later, we're going to get an image of Dirk Webb to get him on camera. I see this man's face all the time. He's not that pleasant to look at, but he's an all right guy.
It's a gift. It as a gift.
Okay.
I invite the fans to submit their pictures of Dirk Webb to Blood Sword 6 streaming.
You just heard that, folks. Dirk Webb has invited you to send images to Blood Sword 6 streaming or the Facebook XFW what you think Dirk Webb looks like. This could be interesting. You can send those right to the Facebook page. Send us a direct message of what you think Dirk looks like, and we'll start randomly going through images here in our studio to see if we can't capture an image of Dirk Webb here at XFW. You just put the entire XFW universe on an investigative report to find a picture of our investigative reporter.
It's going to be an exciting time to be alive.
That is drama unfolding before our very eyes, folks.
Send your faded Polaroids, too.
We may be sorry for what we get for that, folks. But up next, another championship match forthcoming as the women's tag team championships are up for grabs. The Goddesses, Alexia Fonseca and Sonia Rossi, looking to capture their first ever time as women's championships as they go head-to-head with the current champions, Vicious and Delicious, Sarah Wells and Alex North, who are now on their second run as XFW Women's Tag Team Champions. Now, we had a singles match earlier this week where Sarah Wells was defeated by Sonia Rossi in one-on-one competition. Now, a lot of folks are thinking that kind of momentum is going to carry over into the tag team match tonight and see the Goddesses get their first ever title run. Now, we know Alexia Fonseca has been in XFW for a long, long time. She fostered and brokered one of the most brutal tag teams ever in XFW, the Gladiators, who during the time of the pandemic left the country and have not come back. We don't know what happened to them. Thank you for following. I'm going to Sang or Shing. I apologize if I got your name wrong. That is a tongue twister, but welcome to XFW and thank you for joining. But folks, we're going to head down to ringside. Tag Team Championships on the line next on XFW Aftermath. This one, Dirk, I can see going either way as Vicious and Delicious have been outstanding, but again, that loss that Sarah Wells had to Sonia Rossi may play into the minds tonight.
The Goddesses are here. They're riding high after the success of their documentary film, The Wonder Women of 1984. Just saw it recently. Documentary, it explained the island of Themyscira, where the Goddesses hail from. You can see a lot of the culture and history of how they trained for this event in the beginning of that documentary.
Joe and James, thank you for following. I think you're watching Wonder Woman, Dirk.
Yes, that was the Wonder Women of 1984.
Okay. As the Goddesses make their way into the ring and hopeful to walk away tonight with an XFW champ title belts around their waist as we await the arrival of the Women's Tag Team Champions. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to XFW tonight here at Blood Sword 6 Streaming. Thank you for the continued support. Thank you for likes, the shares, those folks that sent us stars. Thank you all. Fonseca and Rossi now impatiently awaiting the arrival of the Tag Team Champions. And here we go.
Vicious and Delicious.
Shirky, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Sarah Wells and Alex North are making their walk down to the ring. I've ever told you how much I like watching these two young ladies walk to the ring?
You have expressed your joy over
them walking to the ring. I like watching them walk to the ring. That's all. Don't.
I admire their coordination.
They do. They do. They coordinate their entrance as much as they do their inside ring. Right here, I like this. This is flashy. Up into the top rope.
Important for every team to really put a lot of I always say costumes, ring entrance. That's where the bulk of your wrestling persona comes from.
Johnny Ivan says everyone's now off trying to find pictures of Dirk Webb. I am terrified to see what gets sent in to our Facebook page after that comment. Why is there WW up there? That doesn't belong there.
It's women's wrestling XFW.
Oh, women's wrestling. Okay, that makes sense. have to see if I can't change that graphic. That doesn't belong there. Vicious and Delicious looking for their next title defense. The Goddesses looking to walk away new XFW Tag Team Champions. I'll tell you what, I got to give credit to Danny Firth. He is holding his own tonight. He's not been knocked down like some of our other referees. He's been out of the way. He's made nothing but solid calls all the way through all these matches.
I have to say, no mistakes so far.
Alexia Fonseca charging out of the gate, dropping Sarah Wells down. Oh, big time splash. Holy hell. Early cover, Wells getting the shoulder up. Alexia Fonseca off to a running start. And continuing to keep the pressure on. Down goes Wells.
I have to say, I haven't seen Fonseca really explode out with that much determination in many of her matches. Normally she's a bit more slow and methodical.
And in comes Sonia Rossi, goes right back to work on Sarah Wells. Wells now, sleeper hold right down into a rear naked choke by Sonia Rossi. Almost a replay of this past week on Danger Zone where Sarah Wells lost to Rossi and already not doing well. There's a high cross back. Sarah Wells needs to get back in the game if Vicious and Delicious have any hopes of holding on to these championships. Oh, wow! What a roundhouse kick delivered by Wells. That just leveled Rossi. Tagging comes the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious. Alex North going through the air, colliding down.
Women's champions, they're showing their coordination, showing why they are the champions.
They do have a lot of coordination. They do like the double team maneuvers. Death Valley driver now from Alex North. A cover now on Rossi. Only a 1 count. Picks right out. Jaime Rupert says, let's go Vicious and Delicious. These two young ladies have garnered themselves a lot of fans here in XFW. Rahul Shaki, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW, Blood Sword 6 streaming. Alexia Fonseca now back in the ring. Alex North just getting back to her feet and just realized she's got a new opponent. And Fonseca just picking her up, blasting her from her own corner and throwing her in the middle of the ring like a peg of flour.
I tell you, Fonseca is coming out like I have never seen her before.
Mal Hassan, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. Whatever that was, that rocked Alex North. That wind-up right hand from Alexia Fonseca is now going to the top rope. Fonseca is absolutely determined tonight. What she got? Oh, the knees come up from Alex North. The knees delivered to the midsection of Fonseca. Oh, a spine buster.
Attempted a beautiful moonsault there, but
North turning things around with a hellacious spine buster. Fonseca, though, toss her up and over, almost took Sarah Wells off.
They don't call them high-risk maneuvers for nothing there.
Whoa, North! North goes for a flying forearm. Fonseca had it scouted. The right hand again from Fonseca.
Oh yeah, the Goddesses are really showing that they mean business tonight.
They look outstanding tonight.
Working good together.
They are. Big right hand now from Rossi. Lighting up. Alex North trying to use the ropes to help her get back to her feet. She's maybe seeing stars. And the second one delivered.
Rossi in a bad spot there, but ooh, she escapes right there.
Under Rossi. Sarah, thank you for following. Rossi again with a counter on Alex North. The Goddesses have done their homework. They've had an answer for almost everything. Vicious and Delicious have thrown their way tonight.
Yeah, the champions are on their back foot almost this entire matchup. Not able to get any momentum going.
Hits her out at the knee. Does Alex North. Those are back into home territory now.
Another tag team maneuver. Here we go.
Going back up again. They like this one a lot. Fighting off and coming down hard impact. Is Sarah Wells now getting back into this match. Right hand aim counter by Sonia Rossi. Crucifix, impact driver, no cover, and Wells rolls on the outside. Smart play there by one half of the Women's Championship. Getting to the outside, avoiding a pin attempt. As these two don't battle on the outside. She sends her crashing into the table at ringside. Now head first. Please don't break the table. Please don't break the table. Every time these guys, oh, sleeper driver. Sleeper driver by Sarah Wells, turning the tides on the Goddesses. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Oh, and again blasted off the apron. Wells is back inside.
Vicious and Delicious starting to turn this match around here.
Rossi now back in. Nice hip toss takedown by Sarah Wells. Wells picks her up. Big right hand there by Wells. Wells. Oh! Plants her face. Nice rollover into a pin attempt. Oh! Brad Tribe, thank you for following. That was close. That was close. Rossi has now been targeted out by Vicious and Delicious. They have turned the tides on this match, and now they are starting to take it to the goddesses. Oh, Luthez press now. Whoa. Innovative offense there by Sarah Wells.
That looks more like just bashing your head against the ground as hard as you can.
Wow. That was impressive. Picking the midsection, Sonya Rossi trying to keep this match alive, but Wells again with a count. Wells now trades her down neck. Back in comes Alex North. Rossi now facing a new, two heavy shots to the face. Tag, back he comes Alexei Fonseca, keeping the hope alive for her team. North goes low again.
See if Fonseca can turn this around because it is not looking good as Vicious and Delicious have really taken control.
Fonseca with a wraparound. Fonseca now, reverse DDT. Fonseca now, looking to turn the tide for her team, looking to get a win. Their first ever chance. What is this? Wow!
What power!
Fonseca, that tiny frame, lifting Alex North into a gorilla press slam. Holy cow! Collar elbow time now. North shoves her away. North wraps around. Oh! Standing neck breaker by North. Into a cutter. Phenomenal combination.
Beautifully done.
Now, Sonya Rossi still yet to get back her feet. She's laying on the outside arena floor.
She was devastated by the teamwork of Vicious and Delicious.
Oh, what a counter!
Beautifully done by Fonseca.
Alexia Fonseca. North and Fonseca now exchanging shots back and forth, countering each other left and right. Look and up and down. Innovative offense there. Fonseca now looking for a tag. Again, in comes Rossi. North now charging in. Scissors spinning around, takes her down. Now Fonseca on the outside. Rossi left to her own devices. In the corner. Hard turnbuckle spot. Gerard Chambers, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Oh! I was just giving Danny props about not getting in the way. And he got lit up by the women.
He was not prepared for that.
He was not.
See what Vicious and Delicious have in store here.
As you're back in the turnbuckle. Oh, and again the knee shot.
Fonseca has not returned to ringside
still
yet.
On the outside, Dirk. You are right. She's laying down on the floor after that hellacious back and forth battle.
Possibly injured there.
Uh-oh. This is a Delicious setting up. Boom. VD hits. Yes, that's what they call it, is VD. We're playing. We've got almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count. But somehow Alexia Fonseca gets the shoulder up. What is this? Oh my dear Lord! Oh my dear Lord! All 4 women now inside the ring. This is good. How did we get knocked down again? Alexia Fonseca dropped to the outside by Alex North. This is getting
match looks like it could be Vicious and Delicious, but the ref has been knocked out.
And Sarah Wells continues to fight on. Another shot into the turnbuckle. Sarah Wells now lighting her up. Pump handle position. Hands her over. Drops her down. We got to cover again.
One.
Danny in position. That was easily a 3 count. North now in there to shut her down. Vicious and Delicious looking to try to keep the victory alive. Sarah Wells. What is that? Box arm brainbuster.
Fonseca's out of position, doesn't see it.
Oh, the shot there. Vicious and Delicious retain the Women's Tag Team Championships. What a back and forth battle between those two. The Goddesses dominated the entire opening of this match. But Vicious and Delicious made a hell of a comeback and retained the XFW Women's Championship titles. Poor Danny got rocked. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but
he was doing such a good job too until
he was.
And still, the W.
The women's tag team titles stay with Vicious and Delicious.
And to clarify for everyone, the VD stands for the Victory Dive, just so everyone knows. That's what VD stands for.
Was there a question?
Why,
thank you for liking the stream. Victory Dive, that's what it was for. Was there a question?
Want to make sure everybody was aware of it.
Vicious and Delicious victorious and defending the XFW Women's Tag Team Championships. Tonight on XFW Aftermath, folks, we've got a lot more matches coming your way tonight. We are going to take a quick commercial break and be back momentarily, give myself and Dirk possibly a chance to hit the toilet. Not that you guys want to hear about that, but we'll be back very shortly. Stay tuned for more XFW action.
Hey, buddy, you are sweating your ass off.
I know, it's hot.
No, I mean you're really sweating from the ass.
I'm so ashamed.
Don't worry, pal. You just need a little help back there. This is my secret.
Man ponds?
Sure, try 'em. It's like a cool spring breeze blowing through your ass cheeks.
At this point, I'll try anything.
Posterior perspiration is an embarrassing problem that can leave you feeling less than fresh. Man ponds. Squeeze discreetly between your cheeks like a hot dog in a bun. Super absorbent man ponds wick away moisture to get your crack back on track so you can be where the action is.
Oh, nice job.
Thanks.
Hey, Jimmy, you look great. Did you get a haircut or something?
Yeah, I got a haircut. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, don't thank me. Thank Man Ponds.
Man ponds. Available wherever fine male hygiene products are sold.
Well done. I've got to just,
Game! Player 2.
Okay.
Well done. Player 1, ready. All right. Yeah. Great shot.
All right, folks, we have added some new commercials to our repertoire. Hopefully you guys enjoy those. But right now, we're going to take a quick look back at some of the flashbacks in XFW here in 2020 as we go into the new year here. In 2021, here's a flashback of XFW 2020. Ramirez, shot to the midsection. Tiger. Oh my! Cruz now going to the top rope. Bischoff does it. All things sees the folks. Here comes Cruz. And I can't holy that way on the chest and throat of Bernie Daniels. And the big time shot. And here comes Team Hot.
Here are your winners, Evolution.
Ortiz Jr. now sizing it up. Pedro looking to go through the air. Missile drop. Got her off. Oh, face plants her down. Phenomenal. What is this? Look at this.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 461 pounds.
Team here at XFW. What is this? What is this? Are you kidding me? Your XFW World Heavyweight Champion. This time, folks, it will be official. There, folks, is a look back at some of the things that happened in XFW in 2020. Scott Wayne Stevenson, welcome to the program. Right now, folks, we're getting ready to head down to ringside for our next championship match coming up next as the industry. Mason Storm looks to steal away the championship, the United States, from Sean 2.0. What's next on XFW Aftermath? All right, Dirk, we are back. We are live, and Aftermath continues to roll on.
It's another chapter in the saga of Coach Clemens and the industry versus Sean 2.0 Owens.
Dubbed 2.0 Owens by the fans in XFW. But here comes Clemens and Mason Storm now. Clemens, a former XFW World Heavyweight Champion and former Tag Team Champion with Sean Owens. And Mason Storm, a 5-time XFW Internet Champion. And now with his second opportunity at the United States Championship. He won this opportunity this past week of XFW programming the Fatal 4-Way.
Mason Storm, one of the just most physically talented, naturally gifted wrestlers ever in XFW. Young kid just came out and just performed with perfection. You could look all around the world and not see a better German suplex than Mason Storm puts on.
But here comes the United States Champion. Owens, see the phoenix on his jacket, on his attire, symbolizing his rise from the ashes of his former tag team life. And that man, his former partner across the way, Josh the Coach Clemens.
Yes, longtime XFW fans know the saga of Sean 2.0 Owens, how he lost the tag team titles while working with Josh Clemens after their breakup. He could not get a win in the singles competition. Really not looking good. Thought his career was over. Disappeared for a few months and came back a phoenix.
And now he's found phenomenal success. He's had this championship for almost a year now. He's defended it. I'm thinking he's closing out at least 15 times now.
Over and over again, every week on Crossfire, he's been there, a victory after victory after victory. The Owens lock has just proven to be such a devastating submission hold.
Introducing the challenger.
No one's able to escape from it, especially in the center of the ring.
Nebraska, weighing in at 260
I remember when Mason Storm started here in XFW, he was a bright-eyed, bushy young man, as polite as can be, but as soon as he won his first championship, the kid became a total ego hound. And now that's only been magnified as he locks up with Josh the Coach Clemens.
Nebraska, weighing in at 239
Also magnified with that
pounds.
is his wrestling
He is
skill and
the
expertise.
natural
He has grown as a
Sean
professional wrestler in the ring. He has his wrestling knowledge, his skill, his ability to perform. It has all been taken to the next level thanks to the guidance and supervision of Josh, the Coach Clemens.
Clemens' mustache is almost fully back in after losing it to Biff Wellington at XFW Matt Mania back in March.
It's the fan-requested mustache versus mustache match.
We've had a number of fan-requested matches, and we've tried to accommodate everyone with those matches. Here we go, folks. This is not the first time these two met. Mason Storm has a win over Owens in a non-title match a few months back, which garnered him his first opportunity at Owens, but then traded places with the coach and gave the coach the opportunity.
Yes, Coach felt that Mason Storm wasn't quite ready yet to take his shot, but now, after a few more months of training, a few more months of practice, Mason Storm is looking better than ever, and this could be his time.
Already you're seeing the technical prowess of both these guys. They continue to counter one another. Owens got him up into a shoulder breaker. You see Clemens on the outside holding on his arm. He felt that one for his student. Takes him over. Johnny Ivins realizes both these young men are from Lincoln, Nebraska. That is very true. A lot of independent stars come out of that area. Both these guys, where they find their technical process. Again, back and forth action between these two as they continue to exchange shots. German suplex on the champion. Already a pin attempt. And Mason Storm gets the shoulder up. Such quick exchanges between these two.
Yeah, you're going to see some smooth wrestling skill here.
Storm
just
sent to the outside
display.
now.
This is going to be an example of some of the best tactical wrestling you
Owens
will have
leaving
ever
him
seen.
there. Owens turning his attention to the coach. I don't know if that's a smart play.
Always been Owens' weeks. This is his hatred for the coach.
Well, I mean, it is well-founded. Oh, big suplex again by Sean Owens, who's taking a lead in this competition. We got to cover again.
Owens has always been unappreciative of the gifts, the wrestling knowledge, and other gifts that Clemens has bestowed upon him.
I wouldn't say he's unappreciative. What he's unappreciative of is when the coach turned his back on him after they lost the championships, and he blamed everything on Owens.
He gave him an ass whooping to teach him a lesson.
And look how that turned out. Oh, tornado DDT.
It made Owens a better wrestler.
The coach now seems to be jealous of Owens and his singles competition that he's found his success in. Right now, Mason Storm is now taking it to the United States champion. Storm locking on, brings him up and over. Belly-to-belly suplex. Mason Storm now in control. Beautifully executed drop kick connects right to the chin of Sean 2.0 Owens.
Mason Storm taking control of this match.
Storm now going to overhead wrist lock, much like Owens uses himself. Owens firing back though. Shots right to the ribs. And Owens goes right back on the attack on the shoulder of Mason Storm. But Storm refuses to stay down.
We'll see Owens start to focus on the arm.
What a lariat.
Softening you up for the submission hold later on.
Owens rolling to the outside, right in front of the coach.
Storm
Owens
ready.
on the top rope. One kick, right to the mush.
I think Storm thought he could dodge that, but Owens was too quick.
Owen Bushy saying you're supposed to be impartial. I guess he really never paid attention to the fact that you have your favorites here in XFW. Though.
I appreciate wrestlers who are willing to do whatever it takes.
Thank you for liking the stream. Owens now hammerlock into a side Russian leg sweep, putting Mason Storm's arms, his own body as a weapon against his arms, and now getting going to the arms, keeping the pressure on Mason Storm. Storm with a nice counter though. The champion in trouble. Mason Storm looking for his first opportunity at the United States champion. Oh boy. Storm taking him way up to the top.
Setting him up for something, but looks like he's still. Oh
my!
Drops him down to the concrete floor.
That was a hellacious fall, and now Storm celebrating it. Owens might be out. Drop him down the outside.
This could be his moment.
Championship's advantage are wise when Owens is not a no count out match. He needs to get him back inside. Oh, and toss him right into the coach. Owens fires right back. Owens realizes he's in a bad spot there, in between a rock and a hard place, and gets back inside.
Owens got away lucky there.
Snap suplex now takes him over. United States champion back in control. Double underhook. Nice suplex again from the champion. These two are so evenly matched, but again, you've got to contribute that to the fact that the coach has had that effect on both of them.
Yes, two former star pupils of the industry's school of wrestling.
Back into the hammerlock again. Owens now picks him up and drops him right on the back of his own arms again. Mason Storm in trouble. Owens with a kick to the midsection. Owens lock! Owens lock!
Oh, the Storm will not let him put it on.
Instantly with a counter and lays in some right hands.
He knows how close he was there, how dangerous a position he was in.
Both men now eyeing each other up, circling around the ring.
You cannot let Owens get that locked in.
Owens again with a rope, possibly a powerbomb. Again, the shoulder breaker. Clemens on the outside, not looking happy right now about the outcome.
When Owens starts to target the arm and can get through his repertoire of arm attacks, it's almost over.
Counter again by Mason. Storm takes him up and over.
See if Storm can turn this around. He needs to build some momentum.
Storm now methodically picking up the United States champion. Early body suplex. Owens again lights him up. 3 big right hands. Diamond suplex again. Rubbing the challenger on the back of his head. Mason Storm having a hard time getting a look at that. He's reeling, Dirk. He's having trouble.
I think Sean Owens is trying to put his history with Clemens to bed and end his rivalry with the industry.
Owens again with a cover. Mason Storm gets the legs up and thrusts them off, kicking out again. Back and forth action tonight. The United States Championship on the line. Drop suplex now from Sean Owens. Mason Storm, though, showing to be resilient, continues the battle on. Right back into a hammerlock. Owens drops him down again on that arm. The United States Champion. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Picked in the midsection.
Could be it. Got him in the
Locks
ring.
it on again.
In the center of the ring.
Mason Storm in trouble. Mason Storm in trouble. He's got a tap. He's got a tap.
Owens' lock comes through again.
Sean Owens again successfully defending the United States Championship. How quick was that, Dirk? He locked that on and Storm in seconds. Signaling for the referee, he was done. How devastating is that arm lock by Sean Owens?
If the work starts in the beginning of the match, when he opens with an arm attack, he knows to create that weakness, wound the arm, injure the arm, and then lock it in.
Owens may be the longest reigning United States champion we have had. He's definitely by far now got the most title defenses of anybody.
Sean Owens.
Mason Storm tapping out in the blink of an eye. Gosh, the coach Clemens does not look happy on the outside.
Keeping that U.S. Championship, Sean 2. Owens.
What an outstanding technical display by both those in-ring companions. But Sean Owens, again, systematically picking apart Mason Storm. You see him target the arm time and time again. And even though Mason Storm had the counter earlier on, just as quick as Storm countered it the first time, not able to get to the ropes, not able to counter the second time, forced to tap out. And we get what we get. Sorry, folks, a weird turn of events there. That doesn't belong there. Up next, folks, is our main event of the evening. The tag team championships are supposed to be on tonight, but it seems there's been some issues with the flights of the White Dragons. They could not make it to the arena. The match was at the earlier place. It got pushed to the end of the card, but unfortunately, they cannot make it. That match will have to be rescheduled later on. So we're going to jump right into our main event, the Destroyer going toe-to-toe with Ramon Cruz. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following XFW for a while, you know there is some drama between these two. There were some very controversial means that happened when Ramon Cruz won the XFW World Heavyweight Championship at XFW Fright Night. A referee that was not sanctioned by XFW was used. And it turns out it was a plant by Ramon Cruz. The championship was quickly stripped of both men and put on the next night. XFW Fright Night Part 2, the sequel. Just like every horror movie, there was a sequel. And Ramon Cruz won the championship in a TLC match. Now, if we understand, the Destroyer did have an injury to his knee, but was cleared by a doctor to compete. And it turns out the doctor was also a plant by Ramon Cruz. Now, regardless, Ramon Cruz is now officially on the books, a two-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion, and has been reigning ever since. Has defended it against Sean Owens and other folks, and has been continuing on. But tonight, the Destroyer, surgically repaired knee, thanks to Yamamoto Industries, our biggest sponsor, is back and has won this opportunity. And he won the stipulation and picked a last man standing match. And the Destroyer himself has said this eliminates any fake referees. This eliminates any injuries. This requires both men to get back to their feet before the count of 10. There is no excuses. There is no delays. This one, it will be a battle for the ages. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Championship and your main event starts right now. Everything on the line for this one tonight, Dirk.
Here we go. The XFW Heavyweight Championship is getting put up tonight. And the Destroyer do not want to get into a fight with the Destroyer, let alone a fight where the Destroyer picks the stipulations for the match.
Well, what's different about this time, Dirk, is the Destroyer has won and lost championships over the course of his career. However, the Destroyer has such respect for the business itself and professional wrestling. When he's lost championships, he has not had this level of animosity towards a person who's taken it away from him. But the fact that Ramon Cruz used, let's say, shitty tactics and underhanded tactics.
Some would call it strategy.
Johnny Ivan, thank you for sending 500 stars our way. Thank you so much. Some people would call Ramon Cruz using strategy, however, it was a legal strategy. But regardless, the record books show him as a two-time World Heavyweight Champion. But the Destroyer has set, and no pun intended, a level of destruction I have not seen in his career to get back to this very spot.
Ramon Cruz has pissed off the monster. The monster is coming for him.
Ramon Cruz says he should have picked this stipulation tonight. He's putting the loss last night in the handicap match on Biff Wellington, which I don't think is fair. Ramon Cruz avoided as much contact with the Destroyer last night on Danger Zone as he possibly could.
Yes, that was almost a one-on-one match with Ramon Cruz at ringside.
Yes, it was very much. Ramon Cruz was actually in the ring, I think, for about maybe 30, 40 seconds.
Ensuring he would not be injured by not entering the ring.
And again, that was what we think was the ploy by Cruz to get the Destroyer not to be 100% tonight. But the Destroyer beat Biff Wellington inside the ring. He kept pulling Cruz inside to get his hands on him, but Cruz kept escaping. But tonight, there's no escaping. Knockdown, drag-out battle will be happening between these two for that championship right there.
Well, I think Cruz was counting on Biff Wellington connecting with a discus punch, possibly giving Destroyer a concussion. That injury would have carried over to tonight's match. Maybe Cruz would have taken advantage of it, but it did not go that way, as Destroyer was able to make short work of Biff Wellington last night.
That's the second or third time the Destroyer's clashed with Wellington and beating him down. But again, just a level of anger and rage going through the Destroyer I have not seen in his entire career.
But tonight we'll see if the speed and the...
Adam Albero, thank you for sending 200 stars. Thank you guys so much for supporting us here at XFW.
The clever tricks and the strategies that Ramon Cruz does employ here in the ring are enough to take on the pure power that is the Destroyer.
Now, what do you think is going to happen tonight?
Introducing the challenger.
Strategies you think Ramon Cruz can still employ in this scenario that might give him an advantage?
I would say not getting hit and hitting your opponent more would be the strategy I would employ.
Well, that's a normal strategy. I'm thinking about the other antics he's been using the past few months to hold on to this championship.
I
Weighing
would
in
try
at
to
220 pounds.
get out of the ring,
He is
maybe take advantage of some foreign objects, try and knock out the Destroyer that way. You could also just try and take out that knee, because the stipulation is that you have to get back to your feet.
It is true. Now, see, there is a violent strategy. We've seen Ramon Cruz use that and attack that surgically repaired knee of the Destroyer a number of times.
Yes, the Yamamoto reconstruction there, it may not be complete. It definitely has been a short recovery time for the Destroyer.
It did seem very rushed, and here we go, folks. The Destroyer coming out of the gate. I knew we'd see a level of anger. Ramon Cruz back outside. The Destroyer right back at him again. I knew we'd see an unprecedented level of anger from the Destroyer tonight. Ramon Cruz back to his feet. Cruz lands a Hurricane Rana.
Word has it that Yamamoto's technology using experimental AI and servo engines that communicate directly to the nervous system of the Destroyer.
Are you saying nanobites? And Destroyer taking Inseguri and staying on his feet. Hurricane Rana again from the champion. Taking the Destroyer up and over. Alyssa Marie Burdick saying hashtag destroy them all. Shot there from the Destroyer, the headbutt. Hit to the midsection. Destroyer now laying in some heavy hands. Picks Cruz up, and then his champion gets leveled with a backbreaker. And now the Destroyer staring down at Cruz, just waiting for him to get back to his feet. Oh! Destroyer going for a spear. Cruz powering with a DDT.
Look at the speed of Ramon Cruz.
Cruz now might be looking for the Destroyer to make a mistake and capitalize on it. Cruz might be using the Destroyer's level of rage as a weapon of the Destroyer again. Lays him in a clothesline. Cruz continues to dodge out of the way, though, pretty damn well. Put that match last night. Up and out we go. That match last night may have taken a little bit out of the Destroyer, as he does seem off his game right now. It doesn't look like he's thinking. There's no strategy. He's just swinging away like this is a barroom fight.
Well, and in some ways it is. It is a battle to knock your opponent out. Not pinfall, not submit, but knock them out.
Clothesline from the Destroyer. And a second one follows through. Third one.
But let's not forget how talented Ramon Cruz is. He's not just smart. He's not just fast. He is one of the most gifted wrestlers you will ever see.
At the chair, shoves it back in the face of the Destroyer.
He has a wrestling heritage.
Thank you for following.
Few others can attest to.
Ramon Cruz's father was a champion here in XFW. Romeo Vega. The Destroyer now sent in the steel steps.
Suffered a career-ending injury in the ring against the Warbird, former XFW champion.
Warbird retired earlier this year from in-ring action. And now Cruz sent it in the steel steps. The Destroyer now with the steps in hand. Ramon Cruz takes him to the midsection a second time.
Two solid stair shots.
Dada, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW.
Ramon Cruz just gasping at ringside.
And again, the Destroyer and a headbutt. Cruz collapsing now at ringside. Both these guys leaving everything on the table tonight. You see Danny Firth on the outside as there's no count out, no disqualification. Oh, no.
Cruz having none of that one.
A choke slam on the outside arena floor can be devastating for the champion. Cruz now letting the Destroyer and the referee do the count. Referee up to a 2 count. Destroyer already getting back to his feet. Here comes Cruz again. Destroyer swings and misses wildly. A connection with another shot. Cruz now set back into the inside. Destroyer again looking for something underneath the ring.
Kendo stick making another appearance now.
Referee starts the count. Danny Firth up to a 2 count. Destroyer looks like he's just a shark circling.
Standing in weight.
Jefferson, thank you for liking the stream. Oh my God! The Destroyer not even waiting. Another shot across the top of the head. The Destroyer.
Giving Cruz a wake-up call.
Good Lord.
Doesn't just want to
Destroyer
win this
now
match.
up goes Cruz, and down goes Cruz.
He is here to break Cruz.
Cruz still managing to get back to his feet though impressively. Destroyer up and down again. And holds on a second time. Holy hell. Oh my God.
Devastating move.
And they, Alex, thank you for liking the stream.
Unbelievable.
The Destroyer laying in some heavy shots. Now underneath the ring again. Referee up to a 5 count.
6, 7.
The Destroyer interrupting the count. Oh my God.
Looked like the Destroyer could have had it right
The
there.
Destroyer with the chain around Cruz's neck. Oh my God. Ramon Cruz writhing in pain now as the Destroyer stomps away. Again, the referee starting the count and the Destroyer just swinging away like a madman.
Destroyer won't even let the referee get to the 10 count.
Oh my God.
2.
This may be one of the worst beatings we've seen in XFW in a long time.
Cruz was not prepared for this.
Oh no. The Destroyer now on the ankle of Ramon Cruz. The Cruz now writhing in pain.
Looks like the Destroyer is trying to send
Oh my dear Lord.
Cruz to the
Oh, he's got him
tonight.
up. Duncan's got him up. Burning hammer. Burning hammer connects. Cruz spread eagle on the canvas. This has been an absolute murder.
I did not expect this tonight. Cruz looked really good early on. I thought
6.
But I think Destroyer has
Oh my dear Lord.
possibly
8.
permanently injured Ramon Cruz. He may be going out like his father did.
We have a new champion. That was absolutely brutal to watch. The Destroyer literally destroying Ramon Cruz, folks. No pun intended. That was a low finger I have not seen in decades. Marshall Foster, thank you for 100 stars. The Destroyer is now a 6-time World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Aftermath. That is our show. We will be back next Wednesday night for XFW Crossfire. We hope you'll join us. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. New World Heavyweight Champion.
Good night.